Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2020 simulation of Euro 2020, and the game that we've got for you today is the first of the Group A deciders where Belgium will take on North Macedonia. And I mean, Belgium just need a win, really. A win for them, they have a shot at going through. They're on 2 points, Italy and Czech Republic on 4 points, so if Italy, Czech Republic's a draw, then Belgium might be in trouble, but they should be able to go through as one of the best placed third place teams. But they have to beat North Macedonia, who haven't looked too great in the tournament, but you know, anything can happen, as we've seen in some of the results, especially in the second round. But let's go into this game. And Belgium going with their 3-4-3 once more, with Courtois in goal, Alderweireld, Kompany and Vertonghen making up their three-man defence, Meunier and Castagne as their wing-backs, with Tielemans and Witsel in those deep midfield slots, with Hazard on the left, Kevin De Bruyne on the right and Romelu Lukaku up front. And that's a lot of firepower that Belgium have, and they're going to need to use it. North Macedonia, on the other hand, 4-4-2 once more, Dimitrievski in goal, Ristovski, Morsov, Musliu and Manovic in their back line. Askovski, Bardi on the wings, with Ademi and Elmas in the centre of that midfield, and they've got a big job to do against Tielemans and Witsel there. Pandev and Nestorovski up front, and let's go into this. We're in Baku for this game as well, and it should be pretty interesting in my opinion. I think Belgium will need to push their wing backs as high as possible. They're gonna have to rely on that creativity in midfield from Witsel and Tielemans to launch some of those attacks from deep, as well as Kompany wins a header and De Bruyne picks up the ball in the middle of the pitch. And you can see there Belgium really starting to pass the ball around as Lukaku's header just goes over the bar. I mean, opening couple of minutes and they haven't really had a great deal of possession. 7.5 minutes in and they've only had 34% as De Bruyne whips in the corner. Morsov beats Lukaku in the air, but it looks like Elmas pushed Lukaku, and this is a great chance for Belgium to take the lead here, as Eden Hazard to take the penalty and scores Belgium's first goal in the tournament. And they need a little bit of luck if they wanted to go through, and they've got that here today, as you'll see the penalty here, brilliantly dispatched in the bottom corner. Keeper had no chance. It was hit with a bit of power in there as well, and you can see that this is a good actual test for the game later on today, and it looks like they're playing at the moment, but obviously the highlight and the scores won't. And well, that's it. The easiest goal Lukaku's going to score for Belgium, and that looks like it's going to be a landslide here, as De Bruyne will pick up the ball, and his ball over the top is pinpointed into Hazard, and that's parried by Dimitrievski, and Lukaku is the first one on hand to knock that into the empty net, and that's 2-0 to Belgium. And you can see there, if scores are 0-0, then it will be Belgium going through on goal difference, as Eden Hazard skips past the challenge and Lukaku's header hits. Was that the bar? Was that a save? Looks like it was the bar. And Belgium here are coming at North Macedonia here, as there's a chance for a North Macedonian counter-attack, but that's been picked up by Belgium, really well snuffed out, as Belgium looking to get control of possession here. And they're looking good here, and this is the kind of performance that Belgium really needed to have, because they've been pretty lackluster in front of goal this whole tournament as Eden Hazard runs forward, and that was, again, I don't know whether that hit the post, I don't know whether that was a save, but you can see at the bottom in that table there, Belgium going through in at second place on goal difference, ahead of Czech Republic. So Czech Republic will need to essentially beat Italy at this rate. As Castagna heads that out, Hazard long, and Lukaku picks it up. He's not got many in support, but he's found De Bruyne and he's found the bottom corner. 34 minutes in, Belgium 3, North Macedonia 0, and we've waited for a big performance from Belgium, and this is it. As De Bruyne is found brilliantly there by Romelu Lukaku. Didn't have too many in support, but De Bruyne took that down really well, and the front three for Belgium all on the goal now. And this is looking really, really comfortable now for Belgium. They've not kept a lot of the ball, but at the same time, they've not really needed to. They've been very direct. They've been, like you can see that route one pass from Courtois, and Lukaku just couldn't get a clear shot on goal. As Nestorovsky goes off injured, and that's half time, and this is the performance that Belgium needed to provide, really. They've looked good. 9 shots, 6 on target, 3 goals, albeit one was a penalty, but to be honest, they needed a little bit of luck. They got that with the penalty, and I think if the penalty hadn't gone in, we're looking at potentially an upset here, or well, potentially another game where Belgium just didn't win, and it got their confidence up to a point where they can actually take charge of the game and just say, look, we've got the goal and let's go on from there. And they did just that. They've got some big players in their squad, and they're showing that today. And at this rate, it looks like they're going through, and they're not stopping there. Mertens has come on for Castagna, and that's a poor pass out from the Belgian backline, and North Macedonia really need to start doing something here. I know they're knocked out already and they couldn't actually get through, but try a little bit. Bardi's effort from distance is well wide, but could try a little bit more. As you can see there, switch up in formation for Belgium, going to 4-2-3-1. Dries Mertens in that number 10 role, which is interesting actually. I would have thought he'd be more of a winger, but it's a poor goal kick from Dimitrievski. De Bruyne puts that in, Lukaku's header into Dimitrievski. But with two incredible playmakers in De Bruyne and Hazard, you'd think one of them would go into that number 10 role, with Mertens going out to a bit more of like an inside forward role. As that free kick is headed out, Lukaku picks it up on the edge of the box. Now Hazard, his effort is saved and tipped wide by Dimitrievski. Mertens in, and Kompany's header is well over the bar. You can see there, Januzaj is on for Witzel. De Bruyne moves a little bit deeper, allows him to create much more. It's a really poor throw in there from Meunier. But Belgium just really looking to see out the game. I think they're not overly focused on scoring any more goals. They've got the win. They've got a few goals. They know that the pressure is on Czech Republic to do something against Italy here, and you can see in that little mini league table, obviously it's still going to say 0-0 up until we play the second game. So, the scores are not 0-0, but it just depends on how Italy or Belgium, or no, Italy or Czech Republic do in tomorrow's game, and that will decide who goes top, second, and third in this group. So, one of these teams is gonna have to hope for the best placed third placed finish. I think that's the best way of calling it, as Mertens' powerful effort is tipped wide by Dimitrievski, and he's going to take the corner. Not the best delivery in, but Januzaj is still on the ball as it goes to De Bruyne. Now Tielemans, Hazard, again saved by Dimitrievski, who has been fortunate that most of the shots are going straight at him. They're not overly challenging for him. And De Bruyne's corner again is headed out. Hazard picks that up. Now Company, who's tripped, and De Bruyne is going to have a free kick. He swung it in. That's been headed out as Hazard picks it up. It's been dispossessed by Zuta. Now, can North Macedonia get something from this? Zuta skips past the challenge. His cross is blocked. Now Bardi on the ball, and that's straight at Courtois. But this has been a really positive performance from Belgium. Exactly what they needed, as we've got 3 minutes of additional added time here, and Almi picks it up, and it's gone past 2 Belgian players in Hazard and Vertonghen, and that's well wide. He had a golden chance there to really get that on target, but couldn't make anything of it as we've got seconds left in this. Alimi on the ball. Now Ademi, Elmas into Ademi once more. Now out wide to Zuta. He's put the ball in, and that's Courtois' ball, and that's the final whistle. Belgium are the winners here, and it looks like Belgium will probably go through in that second place on goal difference. However, it all comes down to tomorrow's game between Italy and Czech Republic on who finishes where in this group. And given the fact that we've played this one already, we should see the table updating live as we're going through the game. So as and when goals go in tomorrow, we can see the live table updating, and then we'll see who finishes first, second and third in Group A. But that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for future episodes, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you tomorrow for Italy versus Czech Republic. Thank you.